Hey guys and gals, welcome back to Cafe Con Lego. This is your hostess Cece, and today we're going to be talking about Lego Masters. But before we get into that, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Now last week I forgot to do one, so we're going to be talking about episodes 6 and 7 this week. Last week they talked about bridges, or rather they built bridges. So as you see here, there are a couple of different builds of the types of bridges, and I liked them. You know, you had a couple of bridges that actually held 1,000 pounds. It was pretty crazy. You had one that was Technic based and one that was completely brick based. It's really cool. I enjoyed it. Please, if you have Hulu, go check out the full episode. I'm not going to really cover everything here. However, I will say the winning team was Mark and Boone, but I really thought that it should have gone to Amy and Tyler. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And unfortunately, the team that went home was Jermaine and Mel. I was really rooting for them, but they went home on a technicality.
What is your kind of roadway?
Well, the top of the bridge, from what I understand by the rules, it has to be flush to the roadway.
So if they knew that, why did they go home on that specific technicality? Total facepalm here. But I'm looking forward to their breakdown over on Iceberg Bricks' YouTube channel. I'll try to link that in the description below. And although they lost Lego Masters last week, they won Most Ironic Moment in my book.
To kind of just shine up the golden brick for us.
Okay, well, you're really confident.
There's fighting
Okay,
talk today, isn't there?
But moving on to this week, we are, all the way on episode 7 of this show. Only 3 more episodes left. I really can't believe it.
7? How crazy is that?
I'd say that this episode was actually pretty good. I thought the guest star was really funny, played along with Will very well. The kids that were in this episode were really funny. The builds were great and intriguing, and they were able to give us a lot. But the guest star for this week was Nicole Byer from Girl Code, and nailed it. Like I said, I thought she was great. She rolled in on this completely brick built Lego car. I thought that was super fun. I'm going to try to find where I can get one of those. But the challenge this week was that there was a storybook, and children filled in the Mad Libs type of book so that the builders could then interpret the story. Nicole was able to help Will in introducing the twist this week as well.
But it was too late. They took a bite, and before they knew it, a huge blank burst out of the ground, and blank fell from the sky. It was awesome.
All right, kids.
So each team got a child. Sounds a little weird, but each child went and chose a team to go and help fill out the last few blanks in the story. Usually I'm not a fan of the twist of this show, but I thought this was pretty cute, pretty helpful, because at first every team was interpreting the same story, but then at the end they each got their own individualized aspect to add a part of their build's story.
Hi there. Caitlin, I'm gonna help you with your project.
Fantastic, because we need some help.
Like I said, the kids were all so cute, and they really added just a fun aspect to this episode.
What comes out from under the ground?
An elf in a giant golden sleigh with candy cane arms.
Okay. More cuckoo magic.
Definitely magical, but also definitely hard to build.
Their ideas were just out of this world and large. So it made it difficult for the builders.
How in the world are we going to build that?
What's gonna fall from the sky?
Disco chickens and toupees.
This kid, I guess, is kind of my spirit animal. I loved how whimsical and imaginative the kids were being. Though in some aspects, I think that maybe it kind of hurt some of the builders because they weren't able to really interpret what the child was telling them. They weren't able to really think outside of the box there and give us a whimsical idea. Two teams that were able to do that were the Newlyweds, Tyler and Amy and Sam and Jessica. But there was almost another baby gate.
Here, Sam and Jessica mention a rat. We're building a rat as well.
Uh-oh.
You guys are making a rat.
Yeah.
Because we're making a rat.
Are you really?
Oh no, this is not happening again. No more baby gate.
If you guys don't remember, episode 4 had Tyler and Amy and Jermaine and Mel both building a baby. The babies looked really different, and Tyler and Amy were doing a comedy versus Jermaine and Mel. Their twist was a children's story, so it made sense that they would have a baby. But, you know, it just doesn't look good when two teams have the same thing. You really want to try to differentiate yourself within the competition. But overall, I thought it was pretty nice for Amy just to go over there calmly and say, hey, we're doing this, you're doing this, we have something built, you don't, let's try to avoid that. Or rather, avoid a problem. And it turned out well for both the teams because they ended up in the top 2. But I think these teams are just very good at capturing whimsical, fun ideas into brick art. And like I said, it turned out well. Sam and Jessica, as you see here, this is their build. It was really fun. There was movement. There was lots of colors. And it landed them a top 2 spot this week, as deserved.
Flynn gave us the idea for this huge monster carrot.
It's actually exactly how I imagined it with googly eyes. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I liked Tyler and Amy's builds, the kids liked it, and so did the Brickmasters, which allowed them to win this week. They actually won 2 passes to the opening of the new Legoland in New York. And I think that they should have done something like this for every episode where there was actually some sort of winnings for winning the episode. But maybe that's something that they can incorporate into season 2, which I hope there is a season 2. But moving on to the next team, Mark and Boone, they had a good build, but I'll fully evaluate it after you see it. So Mark and Boone's build, of course, was very well built. It was fun. I thought they captured that well, but the downfall here was this huge open space of gray brick in the very front, very middle of their build. And the judges agreed, but fortunately for them, they weren't in the bottom. It would have been really sad to see them go home with the golden brick in their pocket. Moving on to Aaron and Christian, the children loved their build, but the Brickmasters did not, which landed them a bottom 2 spot this week. They took the story too literal, unfortunately. It's really a surprise to see them in the bottom 2, but I mean, when you get down to only 5 teams, somebody has to be there. And I'm sure you can guess now who was the team to go home. It was Flynn and Richard. Their build was nice. Nicole and the judges all liked their Taker Waker, that angry lady there, but it just didn't fully come across as far as the totality of the build, and it just was not as strong as the other teams. Aaron and Christian, they still had a great build, you know, really not really captured fully the children's idea, but more so than Richard and Flynn here. Hey, yeah, you. Have you liked the video yet? Have you subscribed to the channel? If you haven't, well, you should. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, let me know, should I continue with this series? We only have 3 episodes left of this season of LEGO Masters. Do you like my recaps or no? The LEGO Learn this week was SOTS, studs on the side. I thought that was pretty interesting and pretty helpful. I'm still learning a lot of building techniques and I liked it. But if you liked the video, like I said, please let me know and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.